I'm Andre from EXSOFT. I will explain about EXSOFT Simultaneous Interpretation Meeting. This is the most advanced software which EXSOFT can offer. This software provides some basic functions which can be accessed by the teacher easily from the main menu. The first basic function is voice broadcast. By activating the voice broadcast, the teacher can speak to all of the students in the classroom. The teacher can conduct explanation about the learning materials to the students. This is one-way communication. It means it's only the teacher who can speak to the students. The students cannot speak to the teacher in this function. The next one is intercom. In this basic function, the teacher can communicate to one or two students. It is only the chosen student who can speak and listen to communication with the teacher. The other students cannot listen to their conversation. The teacher can activate the student speak, so he can speak to one or some students, and the other students in the classroom can listen to their communication. The teacher can activate monitor, so it will activate the student's front camera, and the teacher can see the student activities. If the teacher wants to share a material to the students, the teacher can activate the screen broadcast. The view on the student's computer will be shared to all of the students. To help the explanation, the teacher can use the brush function here. The teacher can write many things like circle, underscore, so it will help to the teacher in explaining the learning materials. The voice broadcast is automatically active when the screen broadcast is used here. The teacher can make one student to do a demonstration and can be seen by the other students. First, the teacher have to choose which students will do the demonstration. Here, the chosen students can do many things. He can show Word, PPT files, internet website, or anything which want to be shared to the other students. Like here, the students want to show the review of exam and the score he gets. The teacher can do three types of monitor. The first one is shared. The teacher and the students can control the student's computer. The second one is monitoring. The teacher cannot control the student's computer. It is only the students who can control it. And the next one is remote control. It is only the teacher who can control the student's computer. The students can call a teacher if they have a problem. The function here is called raise hand. When the student raises his hand, the teacher can see it and get notification. The teacher can close this function by clicking the this call. If this call is activated, the student cannot raise his hand anymore. When it is inactive, the student can raise his hand. And the last one is all reset. This function is very beneficial when the teacher wants to reset all settings when using the application. The first one is interpretation. Interpretation has simultaneous training and simultaneous meeting. I will explain about simultaneous training first. In simultaneous training, the students learn how to become interpreter. There are two learning modes here, train and combat. In training, the students can only become interpreter. The teacher set the target language the students have to translate to. In combat, the teacher can change the student's role to become speaker, translator, or delegate. Here, I set all students to become translator. The learning menus available is simultaneous and consecutive. In simultaneous, the students translate the conversation at the same time the video is played. Meanwhile, in consecutive, the students are given some times before he has to translate it. The video will play first, then the student has to record his voice.
Can I help you?
To change the difficulty, there are some options provided. The first is subtitle. The teacher can show or
Is this
hide
your bag?
the subtitle on the student side. The teacher also can show or hide the video. The
Red
teacher
notebook and
can
the
change the
phone.
play speed
No, sorry, this is your bag, but there's
from
no
very
phone.
fast
I'm sorry.
to very slow. In consecutive, the teacher can set the translation time from one time up to two times.
Can I help you? What color is your
The
bag?
teacher can make a tag from A to B. This can be used when the teacher wants to explain something in the video. The teacher also can make
Is this
some
your bag?
bookmarks. For example, I make it here,
Red notebook and the phone.
here, and here. The teacher can come back to the bookmark in the exact second it is made.
And the phone. No, sorry, this is your bag, but there's no phone and no
The
computer.
teacher can use camera here to show his face to all of the students, so the students can focus on the teacher speaking. The teacher can show broadcast to all of the students and show something in the computer. For example, I show the transcript of the video while the students are doing their activities.
Can I help you? What color is your bag? Okay.
When the exercise is finished, the teacher can collect the students' recording. all playback can be chosen, and students can listen to 4 playback modes. The first one is floor. It is the original voice from the video. Relay. It is the student's voice. F plus R. It is the voice from the video and the student's voice. FR. One side of the speaker is the voice from the video and the other side is the student voice. Besides all playback, the teacher can choose specific playback and choose one student to be played to all of the students. The teacher also can see the record view to see all records has been done. If the teacher wants to make a video recording, the teacher can choose video record and see the result on the video view. This is simultaneous meeting. In this function, the students learn how the real meeting works. The teacher can change the setting in the main control. The available languages can be set over here. The official language of the meeting can be set too. Audio recording and video recording can be activated. In simultaneous meeting, one student must be set as the chairman. Meanwhile, the others can be set as delegate or translator. The teacher can activate the camera, so the delegate and the translators can see the video of the chairman. If the teacher wants to share something, for example, the text of the speech, the teacher can activate broadcast. Audio record and video record can be activated in the main control. When everything is okay, the teacher can click simultaneous to start the simultaneous meeting. On the chairman side, the chairman can decide to activate or inactivate the video. When the chairman is not speaking, the chairman can choose the language he wants to listen to. The chairman can listen the floor, which is the original voice, to relay, which is the translated voice, FR, combination of floor and relay, mix floor and relay in different speaker. When the speaker or the chairman is ready to speak, he can click the microphone. There is control speech mode for the delegate. No means the delegate cannot speak. Request, it means the delegate need a request from the chairman to speak. Free means the delegate can speak anytime. The chairman can click and hold mute button if his speaking doesn't want to be broadcasted. As the translator, the students can decide to see the chairman video or not. The students also can listen to the floor. The student can activate the microphone when he thinks he is ready to translate. The students also can choose which language he wants to translate to. The student can click and hold mute button if his voice doesn't want to be broadcasted. If the translator thinks the chairman speaks too fast, the translator can click slow button so the chairman can get notification that he has to slower his speaking. When the translator have a problem, the translator can click help so the teacher in the main control will get the notification. As the delegate can activate the video. The delegate can choose the language he wants to listen. The delegate also can choose to listen to the floor, relay, FR, or mix. When the delegate wants to speak, the delegate can click the microphone. The mute button is also available for the delegate when his voice doesn't want to be broadcasted. Next is language training. Language training has dictation, oral training, role play, and role demo. I will go to dictation first. In dictation, the students learn how to dictate or type the conversation from a dialogue played by the teacher. There are two dictation modes here, auto dictation and manual dictation. In auto dictation, the students have to dictate in the limited time set by the teacher.
Hi,
The time can be
his name
set
is Frank.
from 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and so on.
And her name's Mary.
The video will play first, and the student's time to enter the answer is provided.
And I'm from the UK.
For example, this is how the students answer.
We're from London, England.
Meanwhile, in manual dictation,
We're from London, England.
the teacher is the one who controls the movement of the sentence. The video will play the sentence once. The teacher can see whether the students have finished or not from the list. If the teacher thinks the student have finished, the teacher can move to the next sentence.
Frank.
To change the difficulty of the exercise, the teacher can show or hide the subtitle, give some noise from the airport, restaurant, traffic, and so on.
I'm from London.
The teacher also can control the strength of the noise.
I'm from London. You're not.
No, we live in London, but I'm from.
Los Angeles in the US.
Hello.
His name is Frank.
The teacher
Her
also
name's Mary.
can change
And
the
I'm
play
from the
speed
UK.
We're from London.
from quite fast
I'm from London. You're not.
to quite
Of
slow.
course. No, we live in London.
When the exercise have finished, the teacher can check the transcript and see how many of the answer of the students is correct. Here, because I don't answer anything, the rate is still 0. One answer or all of the students' answer can be exported by the teacher. This is oral training. In oral training, the students practice how to speak like the video played by the teacher. There are two training modes here, shadow training and repeat training. In shadow training, the students have to speak at the same time as the video. When the actor in the video is speaking, the student must speak at the same time.
There's a bistro on Green Street.
Meanwhile, in repeat training, the students have to wait for the video to be played.
Very close.
After the actor in the video speak one sentence, the students will speak and wait for record. To change the difficulty of the test, the teacher can add some noise and set the noise in the airport, restaurant, or traffic. The teacher also can change the strength of the noise. To help the students, the teacher can show
You can go on foot.
or hide the
Walk
subtitle.
down Diamond Street and turn left. The restaurant's on our right, next to the library.
The teacher also can add some bookmark, so he can come back to the exact second of the video to explain it.
No, sir. I mean, look. The restaurant is near the park.
The teacher can
Go
change
down
the
Green
volume
Street, take a right,
of the
and the restaurant's on
video
the corner.
and change the play speed to quite fast or slow.
No, sir. Look. The restaurant is near the park. You go down Green Street, take a right, and the restaurant's on the corner. Let's go by car.
The teacher can also make audio record. The record will be saved and play back to all of the students. There are 4 playback modes. Original is playing the original voice from the video. Student microphone is playing the student voice. Mixer playing both original voice and student voice on both headphones. Original R, mic R, playing the original voice on the left side of the headphone and the student's voice on the right side of the headphone. The next one is role play. In role play, the students can practice reading a dialogue with their friends in a group. Before starting the role play, the teacher can set the students into some groups. The software provides some grouping types. The teacher can make the group based on row, column, horizontal, vertical, or if the teacher have set a group policy previously, he can use it again from the saved group policy. The teacher also can set the group randomly from 2 students up to 7 students. When the students are ready, the teacher can play the video. There are some features below. The first one is broadcast. The teacher can broadcast something to all of the students.
Can I help you?
For
Yes, I'm
example,
looking for a
the
bag.
teacher wants to show the
What color is your
transcript
bag?
of the
It's a blue
dialogue.
bag.
Okay.
The teacher just needs to click broadcast and open the file. So all students will have the transcript while speaking the dialogue. The teacher also can activate or unactivate the student speak. If it is inactive, the student cannot speak. The student can speak again after the teacher activates it.
Is this your bag?
Yes, yes, it is.
What's in it?
When the
Okay,
teacher wants to record
there's a
an
blue pen
audio, the teacher needs to click it
and
here
2 yellow
in
pencils.
audio record.
Oh, and there's a red notebook and my
When the
phone.
teacher is finished recording,
And the phone.
the teacher needs to click it again
No,
and
sorry.
recording
This
will
is
be
your
saved.
bag, but there's no phone and no notebook.
The teacher can play back all of the students' recording, and the student can listen it using 4 playback modes. The first one is original. It is listening to the video recording. The student microphone. It is listening to the student voice. Mixture. Combination of the video voice and the student voice. And the last one, the left side of the headphone is the original voice from the video and the right headphone is the student voice. If one student performs very well or very bad, the teacher can specify playback of one student and share it to the other students in audio record. To change the difficulty, the teacher can show or hide the subtitle. The teacher also can set the exercise into repeat exercise, so the student will not read it all the same time. There is a pause between sentences.
Can I help you?
The teacher also can increase
Yes, I'm
or
looking for a
decrease the
bag.
volume,
What color is your bag?
It's a
increase
blue bag.
Okay.
or decrease the play speed, or
Is
change
this
the
your bag?
repeat
Yes,
time
yes, it is.
if the repeat is
What's
activated.
in it?
Okay, there's a blue pen
The teacher also can use take function
and two
from
yellow
A to B,
and two
so
yellow
the
pens
video will only play
and
on
two
that
yellow
specific part.
and two yellow pen
And the last one,
and
the
two
teacher
yellow
can
pencils.
insert bookmark
This is your bag.
in the video.
I'm sorry.
So when he wants to come back to the specific second, he can do it in one click.
Pencils. Oh, and there's a red.
This is role demo. In role demo, the students practice doing conversation with their friends. The difference with role play, in role demo, only some students participate in the demonstration. Meanwhile, the students pay attention to them. There are 2 students active here. The teacher can click on the student and activate his camera. To start the demonstration, the teacher click demo here, so the student can speak and practice. The teacher can also play a video, and the video will be shown on the student screen. If the teacher wants to show something else, for example, the text like this, the teacher click broadcast
Can I help you?
and
Yes, I'm
open the
looking for a
text
bag.
so the student
What
can
color is
see
your
it.
bag?
It's a blue bag.
Okay.
The video recording is available over here. The teacher needs to click it
Is this your
to
bag?
activate
Yes, yes, it is.
and save it. The next main menu is interactive teaching. Interactive teaching has evaluation, student select, group discuss, flip classroom, group teach, net movie, and monitor. Let's go to evaluation. In evaluation, the teacher gives some questions to the students whose answer can be checked directly and discussed together with all of the students. There are two answer modes here. All members, which mean by individual or by group. The type of the questions available here are multiple choice, true false, subjective, fastest answer, writing, and voice. All types of questions provide countdown to limit the time given by the students to answer the question. Let's go to the first evaluation type, which is multiple choice. To choose the multiple choice, you have to make sure the multiple choice here is enabled. After that, choose how many answers are available on the questions. The answers are available from 2 answers up to 6 answers. If you think the answers are more than one, you have to enable the multi here. It means the answer later on may be more than one answer. You can also enable the countdown if you want to limit the student's time to answer a question. If everything is okay, you can click crop here and crop on the file you want to show to the students and click start. Now, the students will see the questions and have to answer it by clicking the screen or on their mouse. After click the answer, the student click submit. The teacher will be notified whose student has answered the question. After all students answer the question will stop automatically. The teacher can choose the correct answer from those options. For example, the correct answer is B. The teacher can see the stats and see which student get the most stars. The teacher can click View to see the question, broadcast it so the other students can see it, and use pencil here to discuss it. The teacher can make some circle, underscore, and other marks so the students can focus on it. The teacher can invite a student to give marks on the questions. After it is finished, the teacher can exit to the main menu or choose again to come back to the other evaluation mode. The next evaluation type is true or false. True or false is giving a question or statement whose answer is only true or false. To start the evaluation, the teacher can set the countdown time if the teacher wants to. Then crop the question and click Start. Now, all of the students will have the questions They only have to click correct or wrong. The teacher can click submit, or when the teacher wants to stop it anytime, the teacher just needs to click stop. The teacher will see the student's answer and set which one is correct. The stats is visible over here to see from the overall exercise, and the teacher can see the question broadcasted to all of the students and give some marks. The teacher can highlight or invite one student to give mark on the question. This is subjective. The answer of this type of evaluation is not simple. The students have to draw a line or post a picture to the teacher. To start the evaluation, the teacher just needs to crop a picture and click start. The question will be available to all of the students. In this type of question, the students just need to draw a line and answer the question. The teacher can see the answers from the students. The teacher can choose one or some to be explained. The teacher can make polling, and the student choose one answer which are the best among the others. The teacher can see the result of the polling and give star. The teacher also can choose random, one or multiple. One student will be chosen randomly. The teacher can broadcast it to the other student. He can give some explanation and additional answer. The teacher also can invite another student to complete the answer. In explaining, the teacher can highlight so the student can focus in one aspect. The teacher also can see the original question, broadcast it to the students, and show the right answer. The next evaluation type is answer. In this type, the students have to press a button as fast as possible so he can get the chance to answer the question from the teacher. To start the exercise, the teacher just needs to crop a picture and click start. All students will try to press the button as soon as possible. Here we can see that student 15 pressed the button the fastest. The student 15 can answer the teacher question. The teacher can give star, stop the question, or make someone to re-answer the question again. The next one is writing. In this type of evaluation, the students need to type the answer using a keyboard. To start the evaluation, the teacher needs to crop and click start. Now, all students have the questions on their screen. The students need to click the answer box and type the answer. After he type, he need to click submit button. The teacher can see the student's answer. The teacher can click on the student answer to review and broadcast it to the other students. The teacher can give marks to the student's answer or invite another students to give mark on it. The last evaluation type is voice. Here, the students have to record their voice to answer the question from the teacher. To start, the teacher needs to crop the question and click start. The students will have the question on their screen. They have to click start to record their voice. The students can pause and continue or stop record when he thinks it is enough. The students can play the voice to check the answer or re-record to give another answer. After the student is satisfied with the answer, the student can click submit. The teacher can see the student's answer and check one by one. The teacher can play the student's answer and broadcast it to the other students. Next is student select. This is very simple. Student select help the teacher in selecting the students. The selection is fully random. So if the teacher choose the student manually, sometimes one students are chosen for too often, or some others are never chosen at all. Next is group discussion. In group discussion, the students can discuss the learning material with the other students inside the group. There are some grouping types that the teacher can choose. All students in one group for each line, one group for each column, 2 members per group, 3 members per group, and so on. If the teacher has set some group policy previously, he can choose it again and use it here. Let's say I made 2 groups here. The students in the group can chat with the other members inside the group. Only the students inside the group who can see it. The other group cannot enter or see their conversation. The students can change the font, send picture, send emoji or expression, or send screenshot. The students also can send the quick response, which is available here. The student can speak to the other students or send a recording. Meanwhile, on the teacher side, the teacher can chat to any group. When the teacher chats to one group, the other group cannot see it. The teacher also can change the font, send image, send emoji, and also screenshot. The quick response is also available for the teacher. The teacher also can speak and also send a recording. This is flipped classroom. In the flipped classroom, the students can study in a group. The features in the flipped classroom is more advanced. The students can speak to the other students inside the group. They also can do video intercom and audio intercom to the teacher and also to the students inside the group. In flipped classroom, the group can invite someone else outside the group to help them. To start the flipped classroom, the teacher can start it by creating a group. The group can be based one group for each line, one group for each column, 2 members per group, 3 members per group, and so on. If the teacher has some group policy previously, the teacher can select it over here. Here, on the student side, the students can send chat to the other students inside the group. The students also can make video intercom. The students can choose whether to activate the microphone only or including the camera. The other students need to join so they can communicate using the intercom. The teacher can join the intercom at the same time. The students also can make a screen share. And the other students can see the screen which is shared by the student. This is the screen share which is done by another student, and this student can only join it. The student can invite another student from another group, but because I only have 2 students here, I cannot have another group. The teacher can use a courseware. Here, in the self-study, the teacher can choose on demand and choose which folder is available for the students. The teacher can change the folder. And click OK. Now, the students have different coursewares and open the file which is provided by the teacher. In the chat section, the student can change the font, send image, send expressions or emoji, or send screenshot. There are some quick response which has been provided for the students and also the teachers. The students can record some audio and video which can be sent later on. Next is Net Movie. In these functions, the teacher can play a lot of movies or videos to the students. The students can choose which movies or videos they want to watch. To add the videos is very easy. Just click Open File and choose the videos that you want to play. You can add another channel by clicking plus. and select the movies that you want to play. The teacher can keep doing this to add as many movies as he wants.
Sarah?
And the students
And a phone.
can switch to other movies that they want to watch.
No, sorry, this is your bag, but there's no phone and I'm sorry.
The teacher can change the play mode to sequential, loop, shuffle, or single loop. The teacher also can change the play mode in the student side, whether it is in window or full screen, so the student cannot
Hello.
open other
Yes,
application.
I'm looking for a bag.
What color is your bag?
It's a
The
blue
teacher can change the volume
Is this your bag?
Yes, yes, it is.
and change the play speed
Okay, there's
from fast to slow.
and two yellow pencils. Oh, and there's a red.
The last function in interactive teaching is monitor. In this function, the teacher can monitor the students' activities in using their computer. The teacher can set the view duration. The teacher also can change the student number in one screen, from 1 student up to 36 students. The teacher also can monitor the student's camera. The teacher can take control of the student computer. There are 3 kinds of control. The first one is the shared. The teacher and the students can control the computer. The next one is monitoring. It is only the student who can control the computer. The teacher only can see it. And the last one is remote control. It's only the teacher who can control the computer. The students cannot control it at all. And the second one is demo. In demo, the teacher enables the students to do demonstration. The student screen will be shared to the other students. The teacher can also use the same monitoring functions which I have explained previously. The teacher can make annotation. The teacher also can activate the silence on, so all students' computer will be blank and show quiet. The teacher can save snapshot and open evaluation function. The next menu is Test Center. In Test Center, we have oral exam, test, GEPT, and quiz. Let's go to oral exam. Here, we can do the oral exam. We can also edit the question in oral exam editor. We can change the setting in exam setting. We can also check the oral exam result in the result section. Let's try to do the oral exam. Before doing the examination, we have to do the audition. The audition is aimed to check the student's device, especially the microphone and the headphone. To start, we just need to click the Start button. Every student must play the test sound and make sure that they can hear the sound well. After they are sure they can listen to it, they click Next. After that, they check the microphone by checking the audio record. After it works, they can do the complete audition. The teacher side will get notification that all students have completed the audition. The teacher click Complete. The next one is Register. In this section, the teacher control the students who will join the examination. There are 3 types of validation. The first one using the list of students. The second one is using Excel file. And the last one, the teacher do not verify the students list. Let's see the list of students. Here, we can see a list of students we have been registered here. We can add some of the students by list collection here. The list collection here is using face recognition. So if the teacher or the student click here, then the application will recognize which student it is. The student also can use the sign-in function here. They can enter the student ID, name, and other details. Besides using the list collection, the teacher can import from other source, export, add the list of the students. We can start the validation here, so the student enter the ticket number. When the student enter the ticket number, they have to check whether it is the right person or not. When all students have completed the registration, we can click Complete. And we can choose the type of examination that we want to conduct. There are many oral examination here. We will try TEM 8. And we try oral exam paper. Here, we choose the file that we want to use and click Open. We can give the name of the exam and start the exam.
Guidelines for examinees. Graded test for English majors, Band 4. Oral test. The oral test for the second-year English majors is designed to assess your spoken English in different types of situations and on a wide variety of topics. It consists of 3 tasks, each involving a particular speech activity.
When the exam is finished, the teacher can click Submit. The option after that, the teacher can conduct the exam or see the result. Next is Test. In this test section, the teacher can conduct a paper test and edit the paper test will be given to the students. Besides that, the teacher also can check the student's score. Let's go to the test. Before starting the exam, the teacher needs to see the paper which will be given to the students. The teacher click Browse and select the question. The teacher can set the time limit, how long the test will be done, and preview to make sure the question is right. After the teacher is sure the question is right, the teacher click Send and start the exam. Now, all students are doing the exam. Some questions, like multiple choice, have different options from one student to the other students. The option A, B, C, D, and E are different from one to the others, so the students cannot cheat. While the students are doing the test, the teacher get notification whether the student's answer is correct or wrong. After the students finish all of the tests, the student can click Submit. Now, all students have submitted the exam, and the teacher can see the score. The teacher now have the score all of the students. The teacher can give annotation on every question which answer by the question by students. The teacher can give the answer and the annotation to all of the students, so they can see how the test has been done. The students will see their answer and the correct answer. The teacher can choose grade all the students' result, see the statistics, see the transcript, and export the student's answer. Next, it is quiz. Here, it provides answer sheet for some questions provided by the teacher. The questions can be given orally or by paper. The teacher can make quick answer sheet which consists of one question type like choice, true false, fill in the blank, answer, and oral. Meanwhile, in custom answer sheet, the teacher can make some questions with different type of question. Let's try to use quick answer sheet. We choose the type of the question, set the number, and click OK. The teacher can set the answers of every question while answering the students. The students answer by clicking their computer. While the students is answering, the teacher get notification about the student's answer, whether it is correct or wrong. When the quiz has finished, the teacher can see the student's rate and the result. The teacher can start another quiz or going back. Next is file management. Here, the teacher can distribute or collect files from the students. To distribute the file is very easy. Just click File Distribute and drag window will be available. For example, I want to send this file. What I have to do, just drag this file to the window and it is sent to the students. The students can open the file and he get the same file as the teacher. The teacher also can collect file from the students. Just click File Collection, then click Collect. The teacher can choose the type of the files wants to be collected and choose the path of the files in the student's PC and decide where the teacher wants to save it. After that, click Collect and the file is collected. Next is self-study. Self-study enables the students to study by themselves without the existence of the teacher. Self-study can be activated or unactivated by the teacher by just one button. If it is inactive, the students cannot do anything. They need to wait for the teacher. When the self-study mode is active, the students can do many things. The students can do live and projection to the main screen. The teacher can prohibit the projection and live to the main screen by disallow the project. Now, the students cannot click the live and projection button. When the teacher allows it, the students can do it again. There are some other menus and functions that the students can do. There are file submit to submit file to the teachers, self-test to make the students able to do the test by themselves, self-dictation to enable the students to do dictation practice by themselves, self-oral to make the students have oral practice, file on demand makes the students access the file given by the teacher. And this one, the students also can access the file received from the teacher. In TTS reading, the students can make the computer read a text, but currently it is only available in China and Taiwan. The students can play some videos here in video playback. And the last one, the students can practice in movie dubbing. Next is File on Demand. File on Demand enable the students to access some files from the teacher's computer. On the student side, we can open the File on Demand. This is currently the files which the students can open. On the teacher side, the teacher can change the files which the students can access. It is done by the setting. The teacher change the location and click OK. Now, the students have different file location and different files. The students can open the same file as the teacher. Next is classroom management. Here, the application will help the teacher to manage the classroom. There are many things that teachers can do here. The first one is remote. The teacher can remotely open some applications on the student side. For example, I want to open Microsoft Paint. By clicking remote, all students' computer will open Microsoft Paint. When I entered Notepad and click Remote, or computer will open Notepad. This remote function can also be used to turn on all computers, shut them down, restart, close application, or remotely exit student program. In the beginning of the classroom, the teacher can make the student sign in and begin the class. When the class is finished, the teacher has option to change the class or shut down all of the computers. If the teacher wants to record the class, the teacher can use the recorder function. I have been using this function in recording this presentation. The teacher can use resource link to show the link to the students. This is the link of Wikipedia which I have saved. You can add some other link by click Edit Resource Link. Click Add, enter the website name and website address, and click OK. You will add some other website sources for the students. And the assistant tool here, there are many functions like manage class, manage student list, send message, vote, and etc. In the corner of main menu, there is student display control. There are 4 kinds of student display control. The first one is display desktop. If it is chosen, all of the students' computer will show the desktop. The students are free to open any applications. On the second one is free display. All computers will show EXSOFT program. However, the students still can open other applications. The next one is full screen. In the full screen, the student cannot exit from EXSOFT program. EXSOFT program is the only available software which they can use. The last one is allow project. If projection is prohibited, the students cannot do live and projection. If it is allowed, the students can project their screen to the teachers and also do live to the teacher screen. On the left side, we have view area. The first menu in the view area is monitor view. In this menu, we can see the list of the students and also their avatar. We can zoom out or zoom in to make the avatar bigger or smaller. We can also change the view to display IP address, custom name, computer name, or system name. We can also change it to display screen terminal, so it shows the student's monitor. We can also use grid. It will help us in moving the students. We can change the seating table based on the number of the columns, seat management, seating arrangement, or we can arrange it by name of the students. We can move the students to any places that we want. We can also lock it so we cannot move it. The next menu is Report View. We can see the status of the computers here. The following is Policy View. In Policy View, we can see some applications which are allowed or prohibited in the student's computer. The next one is Student Voice Recorder. In this menu, the teacher can see the recording which has been made by the students. The teacher can make another recording by clicking Start Record. The teacher can stop and save it by clicking Stop Record. Now, the recording is being collected. The teacher can play back all the students' recording by clicking All Playback. There are 4 playback modes. Original is playing the voice from the video. Student microphone is playing the student voice. Mixer is playing the voice from the video and the student voice at the same time. And the last one, playing the voice from the video on the left speaker and the student voice on the right speaker. The teacher can broadcast a record to all of the students by clicking Broadcast Record. The following is Student Video Recorder. This menu enables the teacher to record the student's video using the student's front camera. To start the recording, the teacher just needs to click Start Record. Then the software will start recording the student's device. To stop, the teacher needs to click Stop Record. The teacher can view the recording files by clicking View Folder or click All Playback to enable students playback all the recordings. This is Quiz View. In this menu, the teacher provides a quiz answer sheet for the students. Next is Group View. In this menu, the teacher can create a new group policy. To create a new group policy, the teacher just needs to click New and choose Quickly Create Groups. This is plus star view. In this menu, the teacher can see the standings of the stars got by the students. The stars are acquired during the exercise, practice, or presentations using this application. This is Edit Resource Link. In this menu, the teacher can add some links which are beneficial for the students' learning.